Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to VVS Sound. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, hey man, stick around. Look, I got a really cool video for you guys today. It's all about echoes, dubs, delays, whatever you call them, repeats. We're going to be working with those today. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do delay throws within your songs, and I'm going to show you, kind of dig into delay, show you how they work, what the different knobs do, and everything like that. So if you're ready, let's jump right into it, man. We're going to be working in our free Pro Tools template. If you don't have a template, definitely check out this one that's down below. It's going to help you to record and mix faster, easier, and more consistently, time and time again. So definitely pick up that completely free template if you don't have one. All right, so as you can see right here within Pro Tools, I've made a couple of changes to the template. I've added all of these channels down here. Now what these channels are just channels for our delay send. So what I've done is muted the delay throw on every one of our lead vocal channels, and then I've created these delay channels that are sending a lot of signal to the delay. This is our 1/8 note delay, this is our quarter note delay, this is our half note delay. So this is the super easy trick. When you find a word that you want to echo within the track, let's just play right here.
Now, but I was ready though.
Let's just say I want to echo his little ad lib, the huh, right? So if I wanted to echo that, I could just basically break that little piece off and drag it down to one of these echo channels. So now let's listen.
Try to get no points across now, but I was ready.
So you can hear we got the echo. It completely negates the need for automation, right? It makes automation obsolete. Now it does make your session a little messy, but if you can deal with that, which I can, it makes it so easy to throw delays. So as you can see, this second delay right here is actually on a different channel. It's on our quarter note delay, which means it's actually going to delay a little bit more slowly. So I'll play through and let you hear how that goes.
Try to get no points across now, but I was ready though. Ready to fight my life for giving you the world so I can live in yours. What I was heading for.
Cool, so you hear that? Super easy to do, man. Anytime you hear a word you want to echo, let's try one more. Let's see what this bar is.
It's hard out, sir.
Yeah, let's repeat that hard out. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm actually holding command to let me move outside of the grid. And then if I have press B, it'll break that section. If you hold the control key, you can drag down without moving left or right. So you can lock it in right into the same place that it was. Let that go and let's hear what we got. So I think that's a little too fast. Let's drag it down one more and hear how it sounds on this slower echo.
You still cut the king with the dudes after I put my biggest heart out. Certain tissue far from scar now.
I like that. We'll clean up, take this breath right here out of the way just so it keeps the echo a little bit more clean.
After I put my biggest heart out. Certain tissue far from scar now. Them bridges burn so there's no need to try to get no points across now.
Cool. So that's super dope, super easy. That's a really cool way to use echoes. Let me show you. I'm going to go down here to repeater. This is where we actually have our echo buses set up. So we have a quarter note delay set up, which is the same thing as an echo. We have an 1/8 note delay. We have a quarter note delay. We have a half note delay. So these channels right here are only sending these little signals, these little words that we drop onto these channels. It's only going to send them to these echoes. So whichever one I have it routed to, if I have it routed to the 8th note channel, it's going to come down here to this 8th note delay. So how do we set up this delay? All right, so we're going to start at the top. The first knob right here is the input, and I like to crank the input coming into the delay just so I can get some of the color and saturation and feel that the delay gives us. So we're gonna crank the input, and then the next thing we're gonna go straight down here to sync mode. So sync mode means that the delay, the timing of the delay is going to actually sync or line up with the timing of your session. So as you can see up here at the top, our tempo is set to 96 BPM. And if we use the sync button, it'll automatically sync to the host, which is our session. So it'll line up with that. If you want to tap in your tempo, just listen to your beat and tap in the tempo along with the beat. You can do that as well. I just like to use sync because once I've got the session beat set and everything, the tempo set, I don't want to have to be tapping in again. So I like to use sync mode. I like to sync it to the host. Now this knob right here is actually how you select the speed of the delay. So right now we're doing an 8th note delay. If we turn it to the right, it's going to give us a slower delay, which is a half note, a whole note, or we can go to the left and get faster, 16th note, 32nd note. We got a lot of options here. So that's how you determine like the speed of the delay, or how long how much space there is before it repeats. The ping pong is just if you want the delay to pan from side to side. The spread is another way to kind of play with the timing of it so that the delay sounds wider. It works a lot of times if you want things to sound phasey, but if you want them to sound clear, I don't really mess with it. The analog just adds some color, a little saturation to the delay. And then this is your big one right here, the feedback. The feedback determines how many times you're going to hear the repeat. It doesn't mean that you can just set it to like 2 and you only hear it repeat twice, but you can set this feedback knob in a range of, percentages. I have it at 39% right now. And the higher you go, the closer you get to 100% will determine how many times the delay rings out. So a slower feedback will delay very short. You only get you might hear the word once or twice, and a longer feedback is going to go, for infinity. It can keep on going. This knob right here is just an EQ. I like to, if you listen to my delays, they have a kind of phone sound to them. They almost sound like an ad lib, and it's because I've EQ'd them. So I'm going to take this EQ setting I have and bypass it, and then I will, I don't think I can bypass it like that. I'm going to basically bring it all back to 0, and then we'll see, how it sounds before and after. I'll take the color out as well. So let's hear.
Thought you were safe with. I'm just trying to get through to you like a missed call. Tripping on shit that happened before we got involved.
As you can hear, the echo kind of gets lost, right? It gets soaked up by the vocal. So let's go ahead and do the same thing that I had done before. I think I had my high pass filter probably around 3 o'clock, and then I know that I had this one around 1 or so. I don't know, I'm guessing. We'll listen and hear what it sounds like.
Safe with. I'm just trying to get through to you like a missed call. Tripping on shit that happened before we got involved. Tired picking up pieces.
So as you can hear, just changing those, slight EQ move, those really just filters. We're just using a high pass filter and a low pass filter, which we're just bringing up the lowest band on the EQ, and we're bringing down the highest band on the EQ to kind of make a upside down U, I guess, if you want to picture what it's doing. And then I'm going to bring back the color I had to add it to. I think it was around 50. I don't even know.
Safe with. I'm just trying to get through to you like a missed call. Tripping on shit that happened before we got involved.
Yeah, you can hear the color adds a little bit of grit, a little saturation, and that's what I wanted from it. So the last thing I really do, I don't really mess with the pan or anything like that. And this delay, you can. It's not really something that I want to do. I just boost the volume on the output just a little bit. I think I'm adding maybe 2 or 3 dB to the output, and that's all I really do with the delay. I've created 3 different delays because they're 3 different times, but other than that, it's the same delay over and over, and it's the easiest way to throw delays. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for you. Like, I know I threw a lot of information at you, so that's a bit overwhelming, and you want a session where this is already laid out for you, check out our instant mix template down below. It's got all of these delay throws, it's got all these settings, and really you can drag and drop your raw vocals into it and get an instant finished mix. All right, check out instant mix down below. Remember, I'm VV. Stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.